What's going on, everybody? Chuck coming at you with a raid video. The focus today is gonna be basically an account status update. We're gonna start off with, I guess, a little, Doom Tower, little bommel information. It is specifically my account, but a little bit of cheese, I guess, and it is going to be more specific to my account because that's what we're gonna really hit on is updates on my account specifically. But maybe this information will be helpful to you and your account if you're in that particular position. There is another video that I did on Doom Tower normal, so I do like to help out where I can. I think there's a lot of videos that are specified for advanced agendas, advanced Doom Tower Hard, maximum levels, how to beat 25, get to 20, dungeons, and so on and so forth. So I tried to get some stuff out there that's gonna appease some younger, earlier content. So I will link a video that I did on some earlier Bommel cheese for normal. But for this one, I kind of wanted to update that because I used the same information and just kind of boosted it a little bit. So I figured that would be relevant again because we're doing an account status update. So yeah, I found it to be a little bit relevant. So I'm trying to pull up a picture that I did here. So this is what I was able to pull off. So kind of ignore all the extra, some of the extra information here. Just kind of got some fillers. None of these champions are really necessary on the end here. Really, your beast here, as you could tell by the stats, is Cornelia. Most of you have probably heard about the Bommel cheese, but a very, very important champion here when it comes to the information that I'm going to share. So Doom Tower Hard, floor 50, Bommel progression here on my account. Now again, did link the video. You'll see the card that came through. Had an easy version of Cornelia, which is some lower stats, very obtainable, so not too hard to obtain. Maybe some earlier dungeons where you don't have to hit every single possible legendary piece of gear. You don't even have to get that gear up to level 16. A lot of that gear I was running at level 12 and I was still able to cheese it out. So definitely obtainable, and I'll show you some of the information. I still have her in the same gear, so we'll check her out. I was pretty pumped to be able to take a little bit of the same gear. I had to do a little bit of upgrading. Okay, we're talking Doom Tower 50, yeah, we're able to clear that. I am still working on 60 though. Some of the problem that I ran into here, I'm still trying to work on the same kind of cheese, and I got into the position where working on the cheese that I'm trying to upgrade. I was upgrading Cornelia's gear. RSL helper went down, and just built up a lot of silver with this current training tournament, and I was kind of happy with how much silver that I saved up. But then I went through a whole bunch of it, and my happiness kind of went down into sadness. But this is the cheesiness here for me that I like running for Scarab King. Very, very good cheese right here. So still trying to work on that a little bit. I like working on the cheese so I can get the cheese videos out. So still working on that a little bit, and I'm already in the position right now where you can see right here we are running out of time based upon floor 60. We running out of time. So kind of stepping back. You see the silver. We're busy with a lot of stuff, so we're just gonna kind of step back a little bit, focus on some other areas because there's some other progression that I'd like to work on, and not try to spread myself out too thin, and try to focus a little bit more on a couple areas than try to focus on the entire game. So very, very good idea for anybody that's trying to figure out what to do next, how much stuff to focus on. Try not to focus on too much. If I can give you any advice, try not to focus on the entire game all at once, because that will get you set up for failure really quick. Been there, done that. So try not to do that. So let's check out my girl. Okay, so total stats. Now, some of you will kind of be mind blown because the first thing you really want to look at is the speed. And the reason why I say mind blown, if you're not familiar, there's quite a few videos out there right now that will tell you that you are, or that tell me that I am full of it to run this right now at that speed. And I'm not. And I ran it multiple times, succeeded multiple times, because I did run the cheese to get some extra gear, extra artifact pieces and stuff like that. Didn't want to just run it once and say, yep, that's good. So it will work at 199. And the reason why I say that it will work at 199 is more than likely because of Lady Kimmy. So be cognizant of all of the things that you have working for you. On top of that, also understand that where you're at with your Great Hall. As you can see, even with the gear that I have, my Great Hall is straight boo-boo. I have a lot of work to do with my Great Hall. I am currently working on it. Arena is one of my major focuses right now, and that's why I'm kind of stepping back on trying to focus too much on Doom Tower, trying to cheese it, trying to get the cheese out, but not focusing on Doom Tower, or not trying to focus on Doom Tower. But it is achievable, and a lot of people have a lot better speeds than this, but you will also notice that my health is a little bit healthier than some other stats you have seen. Defense is a little bit lower. So I think the biggest thing to take away from this is that don't just take one or two videos that you see and take one or two stats that you see and say you must be at these minimum stats, because there's no such thing as minimum stats. There's many things that go into play here. As you see, I still got some level 12 gear. I really wanted to keep one piece of level 12 gear to get through DT50 hard, just to say I still had some level 12 gear. And look how many epics that I'm still rocking. I only have 2 pieces of gold. I really tried to go all epics, but I couldn't do it. I just didn't have it in me. So I like to do this. I like to pull up each one and show you what it is. We didn't have any double rolls. No double rolls. We don't have 6-star glyphing on the gloves. Putting it out there. So this is not epic gear. Okay? Very important. This is a 6-star chest. HP chest. 1 accuracy double roll. Don't even need accuracy per se. It's going to help you on the waves a little bit, and it's going to help you using her in any other content that you want to use, but you don't need it for Bommel, not for the cheese. Okay, so again, this is going to help you, you know, get the higher 60 percentage, which is definitely necessary, because every bit of HP percentage definitely matters. So you also see that there is no speed in here, so that hurt me a lot. The attack definitely helps, because that means less time that you have to go in between your runs, so that definitely matters. So again, you're not seeing epic gear here, folks. Not seeing epic gear. We did not go speed on the boots. This is why it is not, you know, plus 200 on the gear, or on the speed, I should say. So defense percentage boots. She has to be able to protect herself a little bit. She is by herself. So we have defense, only a single speed. Okay, this is why she is struggling so hard to get to 200. She's not even 200 speed. Okay, so wanted to show you those main stats. We are sitting on accuracy. Okay, so the biggest reason, mainly because it's a triple roll speed. Just simply because it's a triple roll speed. And that's really the best that I have speed wise, because again, it's not necessary to have accuracy for Bommel. It's nice to have on the waves, but not necessary. So we'll show you the rolls that we have here. Speed, single time, just a 3 on the glyph. Defense and HP percentage. Double roll on the speed, HP percentage a little bit healthier on the glyph on this one. And then we just got little old 12 on that weapon here. 1 roll on the HP. Accuracy didn't mean nothing. We got a 3 and a 3 here on the speed and the HP. And then we'll hit the 2 accessories down here. Once on the defense, flat defense. 2 on the HP percentage. A little extra on the glyphies there. And then we got double on the resistance. And then once on the crit damage. Again, going a little on the glyphies, not too much. Okay. Books. We are booked up. Books are absolutely 100% necessary. Absolutely 100% necessary. Okay, so you won't see this type of mastery that I'm aware of, except for Ashes type of setup. I looked at a couple. Again, the video that I linked earlier has a different kind of setup, but I like this one better, just because it makes more sense. Absolutely necessary, because everybody is going to die off. You don't need those extra bombs, so you don't need more people. Obviously, the whole intent is to solo this, so you get it. You're going to get those extra speeds for each dead ally, so we're going to get that extra 24 on top of that 199. We definitely need this because we're using artifact sets. Definitely need that. We're getting more accuracy. Max HP, absolutely necessary. Healing, it's the name of the game. Healing, name of the game. Heals, name of the game. Okay, and we all know the attack tree here. Alright, that's it. And again, this is another reason why I'm able to go so slow. Kimmy. Kimmy gives me 30%. Kimmy gives me 30% on top of 109. Okay? 30% on top of 109. Very important that you understand this is why I'm able to go a little bit slower. So, the whole point of this is to understand that don't take what you see on a video and say I must get at 245. I must get at 260 speed. There's no such thing as a minimum, because you can play with masteries, because there's different settings for everything, because your boosters can always be different. Somebody else's boosters is different. Same thing with what I'm dealing with right now with Scarab is Scarab. My whole intent is to run this so that I can have an 80% or an 80 plus resist in all battles, so that I don't have to build so much extra resist here, because you need so much resistance so he's not stealing the heal so much in the passive. Okay, so you got to have these continuous heals for the solo, because you're just not getting enough heals back if he's ripping all those continuous heals from you, and placing the decreased speeds and all that other stuff. So yeah, so lots of stuff going on there. Let's see what else. Check the faction wars here. Only got about 15 minutes for the reset. We're at 823 out of 882. I've been making moves and moves upon moves here recently. Still have a couple areas that are struggling. Skinwalker is going to make some big moves here the next turnaround. Knight's Rev is going to make some big moves. Lizard's going to make some big moves. Ogren, probably not the next one, which is in 15 minutes. Because although I've had some time to train, I have not had the time to do gear. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it before reset tomorrow. We shall see. It all depends on what happens tonight. With that update, we will go and check the tournament status. It was okay for the first couple of hours. I was in the lead. It was a short time frame, and a very small lead. And then Demon Lord just went crazy. Wailed out crazy, and never looked back, never slowed down. Was aiming for the global leaderboards. I don't think he's there. I don't think he might have showed up for a short time, but I mean, still continues to go. I keep pushing too, because I'm trying to stay in second. I feel kind of silly a little bit by staying in second, but here's my thought process with it. Not only am I trying to stay in a second because of some of the rewards, they're kind of silly rewards, but most of my mentality is like, the whole focus was for me. I was prepared for the event. I was prepared for the tournament. I was ready to go for it, and like the intent was to go for it. I was ready for a good battle, and I had already had so many champions to level up, and I thought to myself, you still have those champions to push for. You still have so much work, so much progression to move for. You guys probably already seen it. Like right now, I'm kind of struggling to stay in silver 2. Most of it is because I pushed a little too hard for the tournament for Tag Team Arena that meant actually nothing. But I pushed a little bit too hard, lost too many battles for too many stupid reasons. Yeah. But, again, there were so many battles that I knew I should have won but didn't. And it's because I need to build all the champions that I've pulled. You guys have seen, hopefully, the videos. I've got a whole lot of champions that I need to get to 60. I need to star up, and I need to gear. So the only way to do that is to do it. Yeah. So I said, you know what? We're gonna go ahead with the mentality to stay a second, and that way we're gonna continue to progress. I was already prepared for it, so we just kept going with that mentality. So it's not just the freaking legendary book and stupid forge stuff that we're pushing for. We did it for many other reasons. So that's where we're at with that. Everything else is coming along pretty good. Missions. Ooh, still on the Great Hall. Still on the Great Hall. I'm not going to show it. I've showed it before. We kind of made mistakes early on. I'll just go ahead and show it. We made mistakes early on when we didn't know what to do and what not to do. So, I already went to level 5 before I learned my lesson, and I didn't want to stop. And we started pushing a couple of different areas, and then I realized, Void is better, right? So then we started pushing a couple other things, and then you hear some other things about, accuracy's better, so then we started pushing some other things, and then it's so you start learning your lesson, and then that's where you start seeing, okay, we need to even this out a little bit. So now it's, okay, we need to identify 3 things that we're pushing. And so that's where, all right, this is where I'm going to go ahead and go with Void accuracy, and I'm going to go ahead and go with Void crit damage. So that's why you're seeing what you're doing. This is me being a young player and stupid. This is finally started watching YouTube videos and learning my lesson and slowly growing everything up a little bit. And this is me deciding the things for the current mission that I'm on right now. So we're almost done with number 2, and we've got number 3 identified, and it's at level 6, right? Level 6. Yep, level 6. So we're getting there. We just got to keep smashing arena when we get a chance. And these continuous events are helping a little bit, I guess. Guardians. Lego Guardians are the struggle. Aren't they for everybody, I guess? Undead Hordes, though, are doing me okay. So, yes. Although, in case you didn't know, Mashald is the tournament I landed in. And, yeah. So, we're doing okay with Undead Hordes. Just likes me. And I liked him back. Mashald is my favorite champion. Shadowkin. Kimmy. I like her back. She's my girl. I'm liking this girl. Every second I play with her, I'm loving her more and more and more. So I'm testing her right now to kind of introduce more and more things with her. Let's see, Demon Spawn early on, my first legendary champion. We got 3 of them. Yeah, so decisions have to be made soon, or we need to start getting some extra champions. And then Orcs, man. Orcs, Iron Brago coming through. So we need to get these dupes up. I really need to get these duplicates up. And here pretty soon, I really need to identify and reduce space for all the rares that I don't use and the rares that I don't need for secret rooms, but I need to get to the secret rooms first so that I don't make any mistakes. So it's hard to do that until you get to those secret rooms and kind of understand. I could, if I had extra time, to do the research, identify all those secret rooms and the best champions for them. Right now, like, they're just stacked with time and none of it. So if you guys have any suggestions or additional information, pop it in the comments below. Would love to hear it and see it. But we are already at like 25 minutes, so we will end this with some shards. We are less than 40 away from maxing out the event. That's the only way we're doing it. We are ankles deep into pity. This will get us into the 200 range before we even hit 40. So we will be into the 5% range before we pull our last of the 40 shards. So I'm hoping, man, we'll get another one of these 10 timesers, legendary type. Yeah, we'll end off this video. Again, appreciate everybody coming by and checking us out, and let's do this thing. We're just going to pull 40. No tip toppers at the end, and we'll see what happens, man. We will see what happens. I think I'm going to go ahead and save my voids for CVC. It's typically what happens. Haven't had any void luck in a while from actually pulling void shards. Oh, another husk. That is a secret room champion. I just realized after my stream yesterday, there is I think a force HP, max HP, something like that, secret room. So I was going to feed all of my husks into 3 different husks, and don't think I'm going to do them all. But I don't know. I might just run 3 of them. I gotta look and see how many I have. So that's 20 out of my 40. We've got to hit. I know we're gonna hit that 200 probably in this 10, somewhere around there. I don't know the exact number, but we are definitely gonna hit it now. So we've got to be at an extra 5% in this next 10. But this is gonna be it, and we will call it a stream. Again, much love to all you folks. We're gonna come out with another one, man. We need another glow. Sepulture Sentinel, another missionary. We got lots of missionary going on. Don't take that the wrong way. But yeah, we're gonna have to call it. We'll hold on to the rest of these 6. No, we're gonna pull 2. We'll get to the 360. We'll pull 2. God, he ugly. We'll pull the extra 2. See if we get lucky. Nope. Alright, guys. We'll call it there. Until next time, Shards signing out. Peace.